How is you tonight? Welcome to episode 23 of Let's Get Heavy. Tonight we have from Poland is our good friend Enslaved Angel. This is a one-man project. He is an absolute legend. He's been supporting this stream for quite some time, and we have been supporting him likewise as well. Awesome musician, and I'm very much looking forward to talking with him. Without further ado, please welcome our good friend Max to the stream. Hello, Max. How you doing?
Hey, doing good.
Welcome to Let's Get Heavy. First of all, can I say thank you very much for all your support these last couple of years, because you have been with us for some time. I really do appreciate it. Always bringing us your music, and can I say it is absolutely quality. I love what I'm hearing so far.
Thank you. And Captain, thank you. You the GOAT.
Is Captain one of your good friends?
He made the low life, like the visualizer. So
yeah. See, man behind that.
He is the man behind the visuals.
Nice. So. Got a sick talent there, Captain. Talent. Not many people who can do that. That's brilliant. Right, so let's get started. I'd like to get a bit of backstory on these sort of things, Max. Are you okay with us calling you Max? Yeah, by the way.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a bit about the origins of Enslaved Angel and how the project came to be? Solo death metal band.
First of all, I started when I was like 15, so that was quite early, and I didn't release anything until late, like 2020. So that's like, I'd say, like 3 years of practically nothing. So yeah. And I decided to go solo because musicians are just horrible people to work with.
So you said you started, almost 3 years ago. That's for being 3 years, you've got quite a discography out for 3 years.
Yeah,
like most bands.
It's not like it's all good. Like,
not the point though. You know, for the amount that you've released, what's that? I think you've got a total of 4 or 5 albums, and about 20 plus singles on top of that.
Yeah.
He's just being modest there. I can do
it.
Yeah. So yeah, as I've just said, Enslaved, you've got an impressive discography with several albums and multiple single releases. What drives your creativity as a solo artist, and how do you consistently stay fresh and innovative in your music?
I'm not really going for like music in a standard form. I'm going for more of a vibe. So like my main influences are like Daughters. I don't know if you know this band, but it's like nightmare fuel music.
I know a little bit of them, but not a lot. I will be honest with you. I know a little bit.
The latest album is just very like anxiety in audio form.
So would you say experimental type death metal, and would you say?
Yeah.
Would you put yourself under that kind of bracket of experimental death metal?
I mean, I don't like categorizing myself, because then I'm just like trying to fit myself into a genre, which I don't like the idea of doing just one genre.
That's fair enough. Totally understandable. So let's talk about your latest album, which is God.Exe. Is that correct?
Yeah, EXE, but
EX.
yeah, from computer science. I'm a technician, so
Fair play. So,
you
what
know.
is the inspiration behind the concept and themes that you explore in this album?
I mean, I just really wanted to make something that starts kind of innocent and then goes darker and darker as the album progresses. So yeah, that's the main idea. The concept is not existent because I'm too lazy to write a good concept.
So you're saying, because obviously you've got the .exe, obviously like a computer-based term. Does a lot of like cyber type stuff in there? Would you say in that album?
I mean, not really. I just took it because it sounds cool. So
That's fair enough. Sounds awesome. We'll have it. We'll take it.
yeah,
But lyric wise though on this song, because you've got God.
yeah.
What's the ideas behind the lyrics on this?
I mean, I'm an atheist slash agnostic because, like, I think every atheist is an agnostic deep inside. So, and now with the rise of like social media and all the web apps, it's like God became the application. So, hence the .exe. So that's how I try to like connect the pieces.
So other than just your latest album, this you've got the Sound of Vanity. All the other gods succumb to the shadows and leech.
Yeah,
Uh, are some of your notable, obviously, albums. How would you describe the progression and evolution of your sound throughout these?
I just got better.
It just got better. I like it. Just plain and simple. Better. Each album just
Yeah.
got better. League. You know what I mean?
I mean, I'm really like avoiding the I like his old stuff better argument because my old stuff is just shit.
But that's your opinion, though. Your opinion. Your old stuff is your in your head is shit. But if take Iron Maiden for example, they're not a big fan of their very debut Iron Maiden album, but yet to fans, it is the notable like it's pretty much the best stuff that they've done.
I mean, yeah, but that album isn't like really unlistenable and noisy, is it?
Again, I hear your point, but that is to you what that's what you think.
Same
From a fan's
self-hatred.
point from a fan's point of view, they could be a big fan. They could consider well, yeah, new stuff's terrible, but I prefer the old.
I mean,
Are you with us?
I mean, I would seek help in, in their place, but fair enough.
So, as a solo artist, you handle multiple roles from writing and to composing, recording, and producing. How do you manage these various responsibilities, and how does this approach affect final outcome?
I mean, I'm really trying to do like everything at once because I typically don't write till it's recorded. So I like come up with a riff or something, and I record the riff, and then I make variations and kind of structure the track. And then I write the drums, record the bass, and then the rest just comes.
Fair enough. So, I take it guitar is your main instrument, yeah?
Yeah,
So, how do you get guests to fill in, like on drums and bass?
I mean, uh, like drums are all MIDI, so
Right, right. I can see a little bit of a drum kit sitting behind you.
I mean, I'm trying to learn, but I'm not very like my limb separation is like non-existent. So
You've all got to start somewhere.
yeah,
How long have you been trying to play the drums for?
I mean, it's literally my younger brother's kid because he decided he no longer plays the drums, so it
I
just sits here.
was just about to say, yes, your younger brother plays. Could he not help with the project? Has he appeared on any of your songs?
He's 12, so
Okay, fair enough. That answers that question. That answers that question. Um, but you do have guests. I know you've had guests because
yeah,
I remember when you first introduced us. I can't remember what the song title was, but it had 11 different vocalists.
yeah.
How did that come to be?
I mean, I literally just wrote an instrumental and the instrumental and thought, you know what would be crazy? And then I like posted on couple of like deathcore fans group. Anyone wants a feature? It's for free. So just doing this crazy fucking thing, and 11 people turned up. So
That's absolute 11 vocalists, one song. Did
and going all at once.
really?
Yeah.
How did you record that?
Everyone recorded their respected part and just sent it to me.
And were they from all over? Were they all based in
Yeah.
Poland?
No, they we had some from the UK, we had some from the US, we had some from Poland, we had some, I don't know, one from Germany, I think. So like literally
Do
worldwide.
you still keep in touch with?
Yeah, I mean, I became kind of like internet friends with one of them. He featured on one of my other tracks, and yeah, the man by the name of Mr. Unlucky.
You ever thought? Right there, but, you ever thought about like trying to do like a death metal choir? Just you got 11 people. You can probably get an additional group and just has that can anyone say that's been done before?
I mean, I think Mick Gordon did for one for the Doom game.
Right, I'm with you. Pretty sweet
Yeah,
though.
but like building a choir out of purely death metal vocalists is very hard because like growling doesn't have any pitch connected to it, so like doing harmonies is virtually impossible.
Yeah, but if you can get yeah, you can get obviously different vocal styles in the death, especially in deathcore now.
Yeah,
Look at Will Ramos for example.
yeah.
Look at the noises that man can bellow out. I I'm not even gonna
Yeah,
attempt it. Not even gonna attempt it because yeah, probably sound
I
like
mean, the snarl was literally a Dickie Allen thing, so
I'd probably sound like a dying moose or something. Swiftly moving on. Poland has a rich history of metal music. How has the local scene and culture influenced your sound and artist?
I mean, I'm not really following the local scene like as in the city that I live in because like none of the bands are like my vibe. But Poland has a lot of great black metal bands. So yeah, some of them play a role in my music, especially with how like gloomy it is and how you know how nihilistic the lyrics are in some.
Do you take any Polish culture and put it in your music?
I mean, I tried on the opening song. I think it's on God.Exe. It's kind of that folky kind of riff that reminded me of The Witcher. So
So, are there any specific artists or bands that have had a significant influence on your music?
oh my, that's a long discussion. That's a long list.
Well,
So,
we've got plenty of time.
all right. So let's start from the beginning. I was born in 2003. No, I'm kidding. So I'd say like probably Mr. Bungle the most. Like this very disjointed kind of nature of it. Death Grips um, from the UK.
Would you say these are the primary influences?
Yeah, I think so. And none of them are anywhere close to death metal. So
Continue with your primary. Give a five primary influences.
okay, so as I said, Mr. Bungle, Death Grips. I'd say Primitive Man, uh, Daughters. Huh, that's three. So
Putting on the spotter.
yeah.
Any
Spite, I guess.
any decapitated?
Uh, Kind of like not like primary, but there are some songs that are influenced by them, but so without the like hand breaking picking patterns.
So with these primary influences, how have they shaped your approach to creating death metal?
I mean, Mr. Bungle and Death Grips are really different bands because like Mr. Bungle is like avant-garde kind of. I don't know. They're from like early '90s, and it's a Mike Patton band, so you know it's wacky shit.
You know what it is? I keep forgetting that Mike Patton's got like a death metal band,
Yeah,
but and I'll be honest with you, I haven't listened much by it. I think after tonight, I'll have to correct that right.
and Death Grips is literally like an experimental hip hop trio, so that's like
Nice.
so
So,
I get inspiration from like the disjointedness of their songs, and like some of the beats are really cool. So
which aspect of being a solo artist do you find most rewarding?
keeping all the money.
I like it. I like it.
Honesty is the best currency. Sorry.
Well, I suppose when you put it like that, you are the only person in the band. So yeah. Are there any challenges that you have during the process?
I mean, during the first, I'd say a year or two, I really hated producing. Then I got into it. So that was like the biggest brick wall to overcome, and say to myself like, look, if you don't produce yourself, you're never gonna make it. So
So how come you just went for the solo aspect as to doing a full band?
as I mentioned at the beginning, musicians are just horrible people to work with, especially when everyone has a different idea for a song and it's just never able to communicate.
I can see your point, but at the same time, if you can get you find yourself a good bunch of people to become your family. I know there's band members who are watching this live. Um, you know, you be sense become a family at the end of the day. Yeah, your family. You're gonna have disagreements,
Yeah,
arguments, but at the same time, it's those other members that will push, that will drive you for you to achieve your best.
but the issue is we don't have any like good musicians in my area that aren't already in a band. So
I hear what you're saying, but there's a lot of you can do like an online project.
yeah, I mean,
A good friend of ours from Los Angeles who runs a project called The Devil Within. It's just a two-man project. It's just him and a gentleman from the UK. They just trade back and forth. So it's up to yourself who you surround yourself with. I mean,
Yeah,
but maybe something for you in the future. If
yeah, and I mean, also like I don't think anyone like any musician in the right mind would agree to just, hey, let's hire 11 vocalists and have them going on at once. You know?
that would be an interesting state. 11 vocalists on one.
Yeah.
That yeah,
Uh,
it's achievable though.
Slipknot the extended version.
It's possible. Why not do it? How many people can
Yeah.
say that's been done? Um, I've lost where I am. So, out of all the songs you've released so far, do you have a personal favorite?
I mean, I just have to say Low Life. Like, it's my newest track, and like working with those people is just so fun. Like, Retri is the sweetest man ever. So, yeah.
How did that come to be? How did that
Uh,
collab
I
come to be?
just I just posted on a mutual server on Discord, like, hey, I'm working on this track. I'm looking for a feature. Anyone down? And he just said, bet. So
Uh, and what is the story behind Low Life?
I mean, the whole concept of the song is you are killing the planet, or the planet is dying, and it's your fault. So
And why is Low Life? Why is that song out of everything that you've released stands out as your?
because it's just batshit crazy, simple as that.
Um, what emotions or messages were you trying to convey through that particular track?
I mean, it's just big angry,
Big, just big, angry.
big angry.
Nice, nice. Um, so this has actually been relatively pretty quick, to be honest with you, Max. So finally, what can we expect from Enslaved Angel in the future? Are there any upcoming projects, collaborations, or maybe even tours that you're excited about that you would like to share with us?
Yeah, I have a track coming out on the 13th on Spotify and 12th on YouTube. So that's exciting. I've literally spent like past 2 days mastering it, so it sounds good.
What's the title of the song?
Forgotten.
Forgotten. Any
Yeah.
collaborations, or is it just you?
No, this one is just me. So I have a track that is in the works with a friend of mine who does like extreme vocal courses on the internet. So that's fun.
So, anything that you would like to plug before we turn it over to our live audience?
Uh, Not really. Like, go listen to my music. Go listen to my music. I need money, please.
Bless them. Nice. So while we're waiting for the viewers to put in their questions, what kind of gear you rocking? What kind of guitar you shredding?
I mean, I have a Harley Benton 8 string right there. So that big, like, ironing board type of fretboard.
Is that an H string? Is it?
An SM, yeah, SM58. Here's an SM57. I have a Joyo Zombie for the guitar. I have a pedal board, but it's literally too heavy for
Mm.
me to lift to the camera. So yeah,
What's the drum
I'm
kit?
go. I mean, it's a Pearl drum kit, but I don't know the exact model. So
Pedals, etc. Amps.
as I said, for the amp is Joyo Zombie, which is like Mesa Boogie clone amp. I have a Crybaby, Boss Metalcore Distortion, a Metal Muff, and an Octaver that's just brand unknown.
Got a question for you from Ellen at Villanova. Have you considered making music in any other genres?
Yep, and I have made music in other genres, like I said, the first track on the God.Exe doesn't have any metal whatsoever, so it's just like a folk instrumental kind of. Also, sometimes I go jazz just for the sake of it.
Jazz part.
Yeah.
Any other genres that you considered trying?
Some dubstep, some funk,
Dubstep.
some.
Could you incorporate death metal?
I mean, have you heard Jilka?
It's a good question as well. Would you go with country? I know you've got an acoustic. You were playing some acoustics before when I before we went live.
I'd be damned if I didn't.
Well, you've got to now. If I don't hear a country song this year, I'm going to be very disappointed.
Yeah, the death metal, fucking cowboys and red pickups and fucking cold beer. That's
Do it.
yeah.
Do it. Nice. Um, any other questions? Oh, where do you pull your inspiration from? That's come from Black Moon.
It will sound a little pretentious, but inspiration is everywhere.
The world
So,
is
so
your
sometimes, sometimes I just sample a meme for the hell of it. So I have a track called "Crazy" on the Deadweight single, which is literally the audio from the meme, uh, "Crazy." I was crazy once. They locked me in a rubber room with rats. Rats made me crazy. Crazy. I was crazy once. And I just made it into a nightmare fuel. So
So while we're seeing if anyone else has got any other questions, aside one. So are there any other genres that has influenced Enslaved Angel? So something completely out of completely obscure, so a genre that you wouldn't even think of.
uh, I mean, most people probably wouldn't expect that I listen to hip hop like at all. So maybe that, or like I listen to like some underground jazz from like the 70s. So
You see that a lot though with extreme music fans that a lot of people do gravitate to a lot of hip hop.
yeah,
For myself, it's the late '80s, early '90s, the gangster style rap. You know, like NW. I'd say there's quite a bit that.
like big pants and whatnot.
Yeah, kind of, but it was real. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, Big Pun was a gangster to my knowledge. So yeah,
I had a bit of controversy as well because basically it was glorifying gang life, wasn't it? Really,
kind of.
a
But
lot, and again, controversy always gets people talking. So,
yeah,
any other questions from our live viewers? Um, so any guilty pleasures?
I
You've been coming here for some time. You've got to be an S Club 7 fan by now.
yeah, of course. I mean, I don't like calling songs guilty pleasures because it just kind of defeats the purpose of enjoying music.
Fair
I
enough.
do enjoy some Nickelback once every now and then. They're good songs.
So we're just getting a couple of questions there. So, what's your go-to food when making music?
Anything that I can get my hands on.
And Warrich, you need to do a cover of S Club Party. I think you should do it. We've already had Slam Club 7. They've covered Reach for the Stars for us. It's rumored we're going to have a thrash metal version of that song.
Right.
At Get Heavy Fest this year. You need to. And from what I've seen in chat before, Ellen from Killanova says she's going to start a petition to get me to sing. So if that happens, maybe we can collab. And you can hear
That sounds like an idea.
I could put my disgusting vocals on it.
Yeah, I mean, the least I can do is like drown it in reverb and make it like way back. So that's what I can do it for you. So
Thanks, Max. That's just what I needed. Just basically, just put my lyrics on it. You just drowned me out, so it sounds better. I absolutely love it.
And as the lyrics, I would put just unintelligible the whole way. Like,
What Captain? What I should have said was my shit vocals, not disgusting vocals. I have no talent.
yeah,
I have no talent.
Captain, like disgusting and bad are two like different.
I tried once, and when I heard it back, I just cringe as fuck.
So
Cringe
you tried so hard to get so far, but in the end it didn't even matter. Like,
This is true. This is true. Yeah, I tried to do a cover of Rose of Sharon by Kills, and Jesus.
Hobbitcore is an excellent idea.
What? Yeah, what?
Hobbitcore. We need to make that happen. Like songs from Lord of the Rings, like reimagined into deathcore.
Yeah, there is a question there from Ellen as well. How do you feel about S Club 7?
Yes.
Aye. Sounds alright. Not too bad. But yeah, that needs to be a thing. I think that in the future, Hobbitcore.
Yeah, far over the Misty Mountaintop as like a deathcore epic.
We even got our first song title: Second Breakfast and Elevenses.
Boil them mushrooms, stick them in the straw.
I'm waiting for like there's going to be an entire album before we finish.
Yeah, I mean,
I hope you're taking notes here, Max, because this could be your next. This could be your next album. You'll be sitting on some money here.
hell yeah.
I
mean, if I were like that type of crazy creative, like I don't know if you know the Australian band by the excellent name of King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard.
I absolutely fucking love that name.
Yeah, it's the best name ever, and they like recorded like 3 albums every studio session. It's like how the fuck do they do it? I don't know, but
you know what's even better though, Max, is saying it in an Ashton accent. King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard.
hell yeah, I would love to, Christopher Walken to pronounce that name. And put the accent on like the first syllable of this every second word, like King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard.
We got to try and deal in a northern accent. That's what you should try and do. Try and like a Geordie. Can.
I mean, I'm not really familiar with UK accents, so
Fair enough. I understand.
yeah. I can do like oi bro, you know, like the typical.
I think we could have a name for this project as well. Can the Hobbitcore band be called Shire on Fire? I actually quite like that.
I mean, that's just like a fire desire lyrical miracle type of rhyme, but all right.
I quite like that name. Mount Doom Metal from Captain.
Mount Doom Metal.
Well, he made your video, so he'll have to do the video for it, won't
Yeah, Captain, get to work.
he? He's probably already got ideas now.
I am the captain now.
Oh, get in. Any other questions, folks? This has been a very, very short, sweet one, this one.
Yeah. He's on it. Hell yeah.
Oh, he's already on it. Oh, there's one. Could you do a metal cover of "We're Taking the Hobbits"?
We're
taking the hobbits to Isengard.
Yep.
Yep, that needs to happen now. Didn't there's a band who did a I think it was a pirate metal band though, wasn't it? Was it Red Rum? Oh, they did. Obviously, it wasn't in.
I mean, Red Rum doesn't really sound like a pirate metal band because it's an obvious Shining reference.
Yeah, but the logo suggests pirate though. See, if you look at the Red Rum logo, it suggests like a pirate theme.
Well, shiver me timbers. All right.
And Ellen's giving you a 10 out of 10 for that. There you go.
Oh yeah, my first 10 out of 10. Woo!
A rap battle, but with metal vocals, Beagle and Gollum.
But it would have to be like one person doing all the rapping, wouldn't it?
Well, you can split screen yourself, can't you?
I mean, epic rap battles of history.
That's a good point. How Windrose hasn't done a cover of that song yet. Maybe's down the line.
Windrose would go pretty hard as like Hobbit core, not gonna lie. But they're just dwarves and they're digging a hole, diggy hole, diggy hole.
That song is class, mate.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean, me being a 5'7" guy, I heavily relate to the "I am not dwarf and I'm digging a hole" lyrics. So,
mate, before we call it there, anything you wanna finish up with? Anything you want to say? Or anyone who wants to be an aspiring solo artist? Any advice that you might give?
Just make music. I mean, it doesn't matter in the whole like universe spectrum of things. So why don't just do it?
Just do it. Don't waste your time. Just do it. And we've got Hobbit 4 featuring the Goblin from Network Goblicon just dancing in the video.
And like the goblin vocals are done by Dickie Allen from Infant Annihilator, and it's just perfect.
You think that would work?
Yeah, I mean, I heard that Dickie Allen is actually like the backup singer for Necrogoblicon right now, so
right.
He is the Goblin King after all.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Any more questions? I'm really enjoying the chat questions.
Any other questions? Yeah. We've only been going like for 40 minutes roughly.
Bring it!
What have you got for him? An open book, if you want to ask him.
Yeah, not a long book, but still an open one.
Would you consider doing any thrash song? Death metal, yeah. Third genre.
I mean, I kind of did on all the other gods. There's like this song "Bad for Business" that's kind of thrashy. So, yeah, wouldn't mind doing some. cut drum bits and all that.
Well, I mean, we could try. So my wife, Bello Biohazard. Well, I don't think asking the Greg's order is appropriate. Do you have a Greg's in Poland?
No, we do not. But I'd say I go for a sausage roll. Like, it's a classic. Internet memes are just... And if it's not good, I just say the internet made me do it and I'm guilt-free, so
Can't use that as an excuse.
fuck.
Too late. Nice. Right, well, with it. What about a meal deal?
Like the Tesco ones.
Tesco meal deal?
We don't have that in Poland, but I've seen a couple of Mimios videos, because I'm a YouTuber from like the UK, of rating like meal deals, so we don't have that. But you can ask me like any like major fast food restaurant chain. I'm probably gonna be like able to answer.
Captain, what is the best MIDI for drums?
I'm using ML drums right now from ML Audio. So yeah, they're pretty good and they're free. So that's the best option if you are broke.
I think that's every metal musician, mate. There's no money in this genre, mate. So I think that is every band is essentially broke.
No money, no girls, no nothing. No joy, no
So
enjoyment.
Ellen's like, you don't have meal deals in Poland.
No.
Disgraceful, that like. And Captain, he loves free stuff. We all love free stuff.
Yeah.
It's the best kind of free stuff.
I mean,
do you use MIDIs for your bass as well? Do you, or do you?
No, I just I'm a lazy fuck, so I just drop my guitar down an octave and record that. I'm not finding all the notes on the MIDI bass. Forget about it. Like, I sounded like a New Yorker, though, didn't I? Forget about it.
Nice.
Hey, I'm walking here.
Oh, so we're just getting what is bass? One of them. Right there. That's what it looks like if you've never seen one, Captain.
Oh,
I'll go to.
If I like decided to play in E standard, my 8th string is like in E1 standard, so I have like 2 string being like top of the bass. So
I could not have said it better than what formaldehyde. It's a guitar. That's strings.
It's a guitar for dumb people. Sorry.
Hey! Oh! That's
Sorry. I played bass for the record. I played bass in a live band like a couple times. So.
I don't know if you can say there's a guitar as well. I'll shift along. Oh, there as well. LTD M50. So
yeah, Captain, it's like a half of a guitar.
Disgraceful that, like, for lazy people. Every bass player's coming after you now. I'll put that.
I've been looking for a bass player for a while.
I'm literally going to take that clip. I'll just put it on TikTok, just that clip segment.
I mean, you said it best. Controversy gets people talking, so bring it.
This is very true. This is very true.
Bring it, bass players! I'm ready for you.
All the bass players are going to come after you.
Come at me, bro.
I'm just a vocalist. Don't attack me. That's from Captain. Well, Max, thank you very much for your time. Thank you much for hanging out with us. I really do appreciate it. If you are watching live, don't... Oh, without one final question. Last one from Sir Metalhead. any instrument you have wanted to learn but haven't? Now, I know you said drums,
Yeah.
but anything else?
I mean, like all the folk instruments are just like so fun to listen to and probably to play, like a shamisen or like a didgeridoo. Like those kind of instruments are just so cool, and like saying I play a guitar is like saying I don't know, hey, I'm alive. You know, everyone plays the guitar. Everyone.
What about triangle?
I reckon in like a future Enslaved Angel album, there be a mean fucking triangle
Telling
solo.
you, right? Everyone, there should be more triangle
Be-
in metal.
before the breakdown, the ding just
Wait,
perfection.
I'd rock the shit out of that ding.
That sounded really suggestive.
Still waiting for the call from Peretti and Scattered Souls to ask when I can join their band as the triangle player.
Electric xylophone. That's an interesting idea.
That would be interesting. Incorporate that into some Enslaved Angel.
Yeah, I mean, I can just sample Baba Black Sheep, play it on xylophone, and turn it into like a nightmare fuel.
Do it. Death metal nursery rhymes.
That could be a hit. Just a random fucking children's album.
Yeah, why not? Do it. Might
Yeah,
help.
yeah, it would definitely help to like put me on the top of the most wanted fucking list, and
Well,
probably couple government watch list as well. Like,
I don't
what
think
the fuck is this guy doing?
I don't think it'll be that bad. Yeah, I think you're overlooking it there, mate.
Yeah, I mean, I'd probably end up on a CIA watch list. Like, what the fuck does a death metal musician do with children's song? Like, there's something wrong with him. Clearly, we should look into his computer and shit. So,
Yep. We're getting some nursery core. And Ellen, have you guys not heard Slade Doogie? Am I saying that correctly? Doogie?
no, I have not.
I'm unfamiliar with it. Oh,
Mm.
we've got a link. We've got a Spotify link to it. I'm frightened.
All right, let's get it.
Yeah, we'll play it. Jesus Christ. Yeah.
Is it literally death metal nursery rhymes?
I've no. Well, we've got a Baby Shark cover. Sarah and the Duck. Justin's House. Paw Patrol. What the fuck? All right.
Have you heard of the band by the name of Frog Mallet?
Unfamiliar.
There's a slam band, but frog themed. So
Frog themed.
frog themed. Like they have a song called Bullfrog Beatdown, I Am Frog, or a couple of others, and of course the vocals are like, and their Spotify bio is just ribbit. I'm into the weirdest shit ever. Like, don't try me on like weird music, because I can get you like either the most nightmarish fucking thing you've ever heard, or the goofiest fucking
I don't know if you've heard of.
oompa.
You heard of Hate Beak?
Yep.
Yeah.
The
It's literally
parrot
just
vocalist.
yeah. What the fuck?
I need to get a fucking pigeon on one of my tracks. But the question is, how do you catch a fucking pigeon?
I have no idea. I have no idea. Anyway,
Well, they played Bloodstock. How the fuck did they get a parrot to fucking
not yet big.
Bloodstock?
It was Doggy. Doggy. I'm so
Oh,
sad. That Slay Doggy. They stopped playing because apparently they were at Bloodstock, which I did not know that they were at Bloodstock. Anyway, though,
Catera. It's like hey Big Butt with cat.
got a fuck ton. But what's going on?
A feline core. Hell yeah.
Oh dear. Anyway, Max, can I just say thank you very much for your time and chilling with us, mate. I know it's a bit late for yourself, and
I mean, not really, because it's like 9 p.m. and I'm usually going to sleep at like 2 a.m. Since it's like my finals week, I don't have any exams tomorrow, so I just stay at home. So if y'all are down to chill for a bit,
we will be as we always do. We always play some tunes after stream, so we'll be going till around 10 p.m. my time. Yeah, hang around for a bit with us, please. Everyone in chat, don't go anywhere. We will be back. I'm going to take a quick 10-15 minute break while I quickly grab some water, etc. Back and play some tunes. Hang around, folks. One last thing before you want to plug before we end. Last chance, Max.
I'm gonna quote the great William Shakespeare and say to you goodbye.
I thought, do you not want to end on a little ditty?
I mean, oh yeah.
Hang on, he's got a proper
I've
ending for
forgotten.
us.
Jesus Christ! Here we go. Prepare everyone.
Are you ready?
Anyway, here's Wonderwall.
This
No
is.
kidding.
I'll swap over to the big cam for Max. There he is. He's ready. He's got his acoustic. This is heavier shit than S Club 7 mine, so I hope you're ready. Give it to us, Max. That's it, folks. Cheers. See you in a bit.
Whoa!